Are you serious? Are you serious? Well, Elon Musk is at it again. This time, Americans are going to start flying to space without the Russian taxi. That's right. President Donald Trump is teaming up. Boeing and SpaceX have faced an aggressive schedule to fly U.S. astronauts to the International Space Station and not use the Russian taxi anymore. Since the space shuttle's retirement by President Barack Hussein Obama 6 years ago, NASA's been having to buy spots aboard the Russian aircraft or spacecrafts to ferry their astronauts to the International Space Station. Because remember, Obama decided to do away with the NASA space program, basically. Well, it's a politically awkward arrangement, to say the least, given more than a decade of strained relations between the Russians in 2016, supposedly meddling with the election, and the dented American pride of having to ask to ride along with the Russians. The situation has understandably increased pressure on NASA, which hired Boeing and Elon Musk, his company SpaceX, to build a new generation of vessels to shuttle the U.S. astronauts to the station. Both companies are scheduled to fly 2 test flights next year for NASA's Commercial Crew program, including one each that will carry 2 members, an ambitious schedule that could slip, of course, into 2019. Elon Musk has already put out a picture of what his spacecraft will look like and what his astronauts will look like. Matter of fact, he tweeted it. And yesterday, NASA and both companies detailed their progress and a lengthy list of tests that remain, and on the new vessels and their launch rockets. I think we have a shot at getting this done in 2018 for the flights with the crew, says Catherine Lauders, of NASA's program manager for the Commercial Crew program, and said at the International Symposium for Personal and Commercial Space Flight in New Mexico. There's a lot of things that have to go exactly right, she said. And I think the big challenge is to make sure that we give them the time that if everything doesn't go exactly right, to be able to fix any problems that we may have, okay? And so when Americans think of flying into space, they think of human space flights, said Caleb Weiss, a mission manager with United Launch Alliance, which will boost Boeing's CST-100 Starliner capsule into orbit aboard the Atlas V rocket. And so when America doesn't have a human spaceflight program, a lot of people feel like we don't have a space program. So then there's the program's first flight is set for April, and it will see SpaceX using the Crew Dragon. What? Elon Musk calls his crew the Crew Dragon capsule. That's what he's calling his. Crew Dragon capsule. It will launch without humans in April, followed by then a manned mission in August, according to NASA. The first Crew Dragon flight had originally been planned for this year, but Boeing Starliner is set for August and November. Okay, so let's wait and see how this plays out. Wow. Are you serious? It's getting serious. And here's something for you. If Trump is so close to the Russians, then why is he no longer wanting to ride with them in space? Again, fake news, fake news, fake news. Continue with their fake news stories. Give your life to Jesus Christ. The lamestream, mainstream, fake news media, once again, won't really look at the real world, what's going on. And we'll see how this plays out as we go forward in these last days.